What's going on, y'all? We're live for a few minutes. I figured I'm out here running this. I'll go live, shooting some videos. I got the 4S and the 8 or the 6S out as well. So I figured I'm out here going live and see who joins on for a few minutes. Probably gonna go live for about 10 minutes. I got some stuff I gotta do, but some of you guys may have more questions now that it's kind of been a Arrma kind of Kraton weekend. So give us a few minutes. I think a couple people are trying to join in. While I'm waiting for y'all to join, I'm going to drive. I think Arrma has really run this weekend on YouTube with the Kraton. So there's a couple of you guys on here joining. Let me see what's kind of going on real quick. A few people are joining on. Y'all got to tell me yay, nay. You know, I always got to ask about video quality, even though it probably hasn't changed too much. Woo! Gotta go fetch. What's going on, Andrew? See a couple of y'all join on. Out here running the big boy. I was actually running him with the 4S and the 6S, so nope, ain't bit nothing. Nothing has bent at all. And I also know better than to kind of send a 25, 26 pound truck 20, 30 feet in the air or whatever. I mean, I don't do that. Y'all know that. Every now and then I may do it if I feel like I want to repair some parts, but I'm like, yeah, this is kind of new and I just don't want to do that. A couple of you guys are coming on. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, Fred? RC Cruz in the house. Troy's Hobbies in there. What's going on, y'all? Jay Young. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all make sure if y'all see some other YouTubers out there to go to their channels, like, subscribe. Gerald's RC Crawling and Racing is in the house. What's going on, guys? I'm just out here driving this for a few minutes. See if y'all have any questions. It's kind of been a, what's going on, Rich? It's kind of been a Arrma weekend, literally. The internet has been rolling with Kraton videos, so. Sorry about that wind, y'all. I know it's wintertime, so y'all know that weather kind of kicks in and off. I was actually shooting a video earlier with the 4S and the 6S over there, just kind of doing some quick runs of it. That's it. Just showing you guys some size comparisons and all that, and I figured I'm out here running this battery down, so I might as well continue the run. And answer any questions you guys may have. So if y'all have any, I know the one question is, have you bit the chassis? No, I ain't bit the chassis. I ain't bit the brakes or nothing. But of course, I'm not jumping it 15, 20 feet in the air either. So, well, actually, about 10 feet. I got a video I got coming out soon where I was jumping it a lot. I mean, I was jumping it, I don't know, at a place I saw a big old dirt pile. And it landed on his front a couple times, but I didn't bid anything, so. I think a couple of you guys had a couple of comments, I'm not sure. Let's see what's going on. So Arlo's going, I hope I pronounced that right. Arlo's in the house. What's going on? Have you adjusted your punch? I haven't done anything, guys. This is straight. The truck has been fine for me. I know some people are complaining that it goes 41 miles per hour and stuff. I mentioned in a video I just shot actually, that people need to realize this is Arrma's first large scale truck. Whether it's fifth scale, some people saying, oh, it's not fifth scale, it's fifth scale, but whatever. And this is their first version of this. And you guys know that Arrma is great at listening to comments and making improvements on their car to make them bigger and better and better. So, and Traxxas is on their third, possibly fourth version of the X-Max. Y'all know when the X-Max first came out, it was a 6S version. And people complained because they wanted it to go faster and all that. And people's ESCs were catching on fire, differentials were stripping, and then they came out with a version 2 for the 6S that addressed some of those problems, but they didn't really fix it. And then they had the version 8, which addressed just about everything, and I think they may have a slighter updated version of the version 8. So I need to, I'm not saying everybody, but people need to chill. So it'll get improved. I mean, Red Cat's done it. Hobayo's done it. All that. They're all coming out with these large cars, and they don't catch everything. But when they do see it, they do. Most of the companies do make adjustments to it. So, but anyway, yeah, Jay, I do need a wider ramp. Hitting this thing is like it takes a lot of skill. Yeah, I mean, I got my 4S and 6S over there. I ran them earlier. I was doing a comparison video so you guys can see some of the differences, but I don't have any problems. I don't have any problems with the speed of this. I really don't. You know, make sure you get some good lipos. I mean, I'm using my Power Hobby lipos, and these aren't even the brand new ones I just bought. These are the 6500 milliamp 100C lipos, so plenty of punch for me off the bat. And I personally haven't felt the need to really want to make this any faster. I mean, I'm fine with how it is. If anything, I may go up to an 18 tooth, which is one tooth higher, or maybe a 19. I doubt it, but I might. But for me, this has been fine, y'all. It really has. I didn't plan on taking the $900 truck and trying to just see how tough it really was. I mean, especially with parts not being available. That's just me, so. Sorry, y'all. A couple of y'all putting comments on this fast enough for such a beast. Exactly. RC Crew. For me and for other people, it's fine. For those guys that out there that want that beastly of a truck, they can do it. I mean, they can go out and they can buy, spend extra, whatever they want to spend on it. That's them. It's their money, man. I mentioned earlier, Gary, that my chassis is not bent at all. I did take it to another place where it has some dirt piles and stuff, and I landed on its front end like once or twice, and it did jump about maybe 10 feet, 12 feet in the air. I'm not jumping this thing on concrete. I mentioned earlier, it's 24 pounds. I mean, geez, 24 without the battery, so it's about 25, 26 pounds or so, 25 and a half. So, those guys that have bent it, my lipo just dumped. Oh no! All right, I'm gonna get the 6S out while I'm here. How about that? You want to see the 6S run? If I get 5 yeses, I will get the 6S out. So, how you doing? Got a guy over here spectating. I get 5 yeses, I'll get the 6S out. If not, we will end the video. How about that? I'll leave it in you guys' hands. While I unplug this real quick. Yes, I got one yes. See, I don't know how, for you guys that are new to my live videos, y'all don't know how to cheat. One person just to say yes like 5 times. And then I'll keep going. Mine has been taking the abuse. I mean, you guys see there. I mean, I've landed on its front and everything. I mean, it's taken. I was worried that I broke my front bumper because I did land on it real hard, but I actually didn't. But I possibly, when T-Bone releases a front bumper for this, I'm possibly going to go ahead and get that just to protect the front end some. And I do recommend, if T-Bone is designing this now, put it so we got a little cushioning there. So if it does land on its front, I forgot what it's called right off the bat, but it has a little cushion so it can absorb some of that impact on it. Or maybe Arrma will do that with their version 2 of this or something. So yeah, the 4S is over there. I lost the wheel nut when I was driving. I was just shooting a video showing all 3 of these to you guys, and I lost the wheel nut on my 4S, man. I was like, dang it. So, and I couldn't find it. You know, you lose a wheel nut out here, all that grass over there. Yeah, it's a done deal. So, did I get enough yeses on the 6S? Let me count them real quick. All right, we got a couple people joining in. Oh, if I didn't say hi or give a shout out, I'm trying to get these all suited up. And they are all on, so that's why my radios are kind of laying over here. So let's see. 8S for me. How much was it? This is gonna run you. Get something adjusted real quick. $8.99. It's gonna run you about $9.40 and some change. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this. After driving that big beast and coming to this, it's a whole different driving experience. Whole different. I gotta get used to it. Just give me a minute, y'all. It's like warming up for a fight. You gotta get ready. So it's the same price as the X-Max. So X-Max $940. I think it paid $942 for my X-Max, and this was $942 free shipping. So that's a good thing. Of course, batteries are going to be the 8S batteries as well. So the tires I'm running on here are the Power Hobby Scorpion tires and wheels. So no delay on the radio, but for this one, this is a version 3. And I'm using my Tactic radio. I like the Tactic. So, got a couple people come by, walk in, and spectating. We got somebody from Indonesia in the house, overseas. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the 6S did look small in the background, so it's kind of funny. So, what else? I'm trying to go back through the comments real quick. So, yeah, I just put a picture. If you guys haven't joined, they do have a Facebook group for the 8S Kraton out there, and I have been putting pictures and videos. And President from Arrma's out there. He's commenting on some stuff, and some people from Horizon are out there as well. So, answering a couple of comments out there, I guess, or posting stuff about it and all that. So, I kind of want to run my 4S, but I lost the wheel nut if y'all just now tuning in. I just shot a video running all 3 of them, and I lost the wheel nut to the 4S. So, so I was gonna possibly try to start going live a little bit more. I missed that completely too. So I was trying to see if I saw the comment come up. So somebody said, is it worth the price for the, I'm assuming you're saying the 8S X Max. For me, when I heard it, I was like, yeah, buy now. Add to cart, get it now. Because I wanted it. I mean, just like other cars, y'all know I'd be out here cranking. Just like other cars, I kind of wanted it. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I wanted to run it against my X-Max just to see the comparisons in the two. And I'm keeping my X-Max as well, and I won't get rid of that. I'm keeping my Kratons. I'm saying that plural because I'm keeping all 3 of them, and I'm good to go. See what's going on. We got Jay from England in the house too. Yeah, RCDA, when you losing wheel nuts, man, it's kind of like, dude, really? Like, huh? Kind of a bummer, because that kind of, if you don't bring spares with you, kind of a done deal right there. So in here I am running my SMC LiPo. I'm running that big 8,000 milliamp, so this sucker will run all day. So far, all my cars I've run either the Awamfis, SMCs, or Power Hobbies. Basically for the Power Hobby ones, I've been running their 4Ss. I do have a set of 4S's for the Awampies I've tried up in there as well. And then the Awampies, of course, I run the 3S Awampies a lot. For my Limitless, I have been running my SMC, and I actually have a lot more videos of that coming up as well. So, car's gonna be real good. I'm gonna be like Russell Crowe. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Yeah, I was. That Forza. I hope HPI re-releases that as a newer version or something. So, what's going on, Chris? Man, don't be jealous. What's going on? We got somebody from California joining in as well. Guys, we've been out here. I was running the Kraton, and the battery dumped, and I do have another set of batteries, but I'm kind of running out of time. I was shooting a video. You're just now joining go over here, the 4S, the 6S, and then also the 8S. My 4S lost a wheel nut, which is a big bummer. I was like, man, right when I was starting to have fun and get used to it, bam. But whatever. I should have brought my little kit with me that's got spares of everything in it. But it's all gravy. It was more or less shooting kind of a comparison of them all, so. Take a couple more questions that come in real quick. Let's see what you guys are talking about. So. It's all good. Chris said he was jealous. Well, can it pull wheelies? I'm not sure what you're asking. Can what pull wheelies? Can the 8S pull wheelies? No, it can't. This one, yeah. These tires are giving it just enough grip to give it traction, but not so much where it'll just start wheeling up and ballooning tires and wheels. So these are the Power Hobby Scorpion tires and wheels, and these are the sport version, not the racing version. The difference is this sport version compound is not as soft as the racing version. You guys can see this up close. See how that, but they've been holding up good. I mean, I ran them on concrete a couple times. Like, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna wear these down. I got plenty of concrete running trucky tires out there. So sorry, y'all talking about something. I appreciate that, Chris. That's always great editing. Try to do what I can with what I have. So, parable of the talents. Use what you got. What's the best buggy out there? Man, I don't know. It just depends on what you're going to do with it and how you're going to run it. No radio delays with the Kraton. None. It's the DX2E, so it's a little bit better than the STX2 or STX3. I'm glad I didn't put that with it. That would have been a big disappointment. I've heard some people say they did want kind of a better radio with it. I haven't worked with the Bluetooth technology and all the apps and stuff just yet, but I will at some point. I've just been kind of just trying to get out and drive my cars without trying to get too technical into it. So, do I like it as much as Traxxas? I'm assuming you're saying the Kraton. I like them both. I mean, you guys have seen my videos. I don't hate one or the other. I mean, they both serve their purpose for what they're doing. I like my X-Wax. It's a big old monster truck, and I like my Kraton because it's a big old truggy. So people follow as far as the Caribbean too. Good to hear. Great videos. Appreciate that, Gary. Love to see the RC world. Kraton is more truggy. Yep, it is more of a truggy. It's been announced a truggy from the very beginning with that. So what's going on, Jordan? We got some more people coming in. Y'all missed it. I could get another battery for the 8S Kraton, but I had ran it earlier. So if you kind of joining in now, you kind of missed that. So punch settings are still stock. Everything is still stock on all my cars, even on this. This is still the 3S version, and this is still stock. Of course, this is running 6S, but part of the reason why I believe people are bending chassis too is because when they jump, they're landing a lot on the rear. And I know it's hard to try to even cars out to land flat, but if you guys watch any of the professional races and stuff, when they jump smooth. I mean, it's really smooth. And they actually accelerate and play a lot with the throttle in the air, and they kind of nose dive down into the jumps. Now, of course, the track is going to be a lot smoother, but I would love to see a pro driver. Not familiar with who all the pro drivers are. We got some locally, and maybe I might do that. I might get one of my local pro drivers to get out, take Kraton out 8S, and we'll go somewhere and do some jumps and take it over some big jumps, because he's a pro driver. He'll be able to really get it going. So. Sitting out dust everywhere. I don't know how good this live video is showing up, y'all, so. I didn't put the protection on it. Somebody put the chassis all scraped up and stuff. I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. So what's going on, Mac Collections? Sorry, some of you guys are kind of tuning in. I've already run the 8S over there. Battery dumped. I was running it earlier. And I don't have enough time to really switch out batteries and stuff like that. So trying to see how much more time I got. About maybe a few more minutes to stay alive on here. So Steve asked, do I like the 8S more than the 6S? I like them both. They're two, even though they're truggies, they're still kind of two different cars. The 8S is going to go where the 6S cannot go. It's going to be slower now. You guys know that. But I just like it. It's just a big old truggy, y'all. So I'm kind of doing that on purpose. I probably shouldn't be getting all this dust and dirt everywhere, but you guys are probably in there asking questions and stuff. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, Tim? How do I like the 8S? I love it. It's sitting right over there. Sitting right over there looking purty. I'm just running this for a few more minutes because my 8S actually dumped and I don't feel like changing out the batteries and stuff. And I gotta jet out in a minute anyway. I know y'all kind of chatting amongst yourselves as well, so let's see what else is going on in the chats. Cool, Tim. You gotta let me know what you think about it. I like it. Like I said, I haven't adjusted anything on the punch settings or anything like that, so. I guess you're asking about, somebody says the 6S more faster. Yeah, the 6S is faster. I think I hit 60, 61 on this right here with the 16 tooth in it, I believe the speed gear is for this version, so. So y'all, I'm probably gonna end this in a few minutes because I do want to drive my Limitless, and I do got some stuff I got to do in just a bit. So I got to do a little work, make a couple dollars to support my habit here. Probably shouldn't go. It's a big old puddle of water over there. That sun's probably blinding y'all, but I'm gonna come on back down here. All right, y'all, I'm probably gonna end this in just a few minutes because I gotta I got to get it driving to my limitless. I got to. I got some GRPs for it, and I've been loving it, and I got to get that driving. So I'm going to end this. You guys stay tuned for more videos. I mean, I have several more videos of the Kraton running. Possibly post those up over the next couple of days. Sorry about that. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how things roll out. If y'all want to see, I got like a 2 or 3 minute bass session where I found a big old pile of dust and dirt, and I started jumping over it. I landed on its top a couple of times and stuff, and it's been fine. I thought I broke the front bumper on it. I should probably be pointing to the 8S one, right? Instead of pointing to the 6S. So I don't know. I may or may not do the RC Daniel. But somebody asked real quick before I leave, Vorza or Typhoon? Or the Typhoon? I don't know. That's going to be a hard decision because the Typhoon is cheaper than the Vorza, but they both run 6S. So it's going to be kind of your discretion on that. So, but guys, I need to jet up out of here. Stay tuned for more videos. If y'all want to see more Kraton 8S videos, go ahead and put in some of the other comments, and then I'll get some more stuff loaded. So appreciate y'all joining, and I got a surprise coming this week too. So